Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this look at some footage that Giant sent out around FarmCon. I know I'm a little bit behind, I was away. Very excited to have a look at this. This takes an extension on from when they did their live preview, so a little bit more about fisheries and how they work. Take a look with me, MrSealyp. Now I have genuinely tried to avoid looking at any of this. It's been very difficult while I've been putting together to edit. When I was away I didn't have a chance to really have a look at it all. So this is the stuff they showed on the preview event when they live streamed before the announcement of the Highlands Fisheries. And so this is the Onland, the small fishery. This is where you start off. So you're just bringing feed in, and this is where you're getting your small fish. They'll be in the tanks just here. So we're bringing our fish food in. And you see those boxes down to the side? That's what our slightly larger fish are going to come out of. Those larger fish need to then go elsewhere. Keep looking at my mic again, got to look over there. So fish food should go in. There we go. We'll go inside the building. So we've got various different things that can be placed. Now, none of this footage goes into detail about... Oh, there you go. So young salmon, trout. So salmon and trout we can do. Fish food in, young salmon and young trout out. You get it's exactly the same. I think the recipe's 100 to 100. All you lose is the fish food. So you're going to keep the fish. You just lose the fish food. I have to say it does look very, very good. I know we've had fisheries before. This does take it another step on, and the fishery stuff does add another element to it. Now, if you watch Sonny Clarkson's farm when he was having his pond filled, if anyone says, "Oh, you wouldn't take fish out," that's actually how they did it. They stuck in the back of a pickup in a container just like that, and then when they got there, it was trying to work out how they were going to pour them out into it. So once we've got our young fish, the young fish need to go elsewhere. Oh, look behind! I did a video. The first video I did was about the about onions, all things onions. And over the back there is the onion bagger, just behind it. If you didn't watch that, all things onion. Yes. So forklift, load up the trailer. Now again, you can be doing this with anything you want. It doesn't have to be a forklift truck at all. But what's nice to see again on the footage is the JCB, the old school JCB. I say old school, it's terrible. And it's, what was it, 1998 to 2010, 2013, something like that. Was the runtime for that particular model. So I know, I suppose it is an old tractor now, isn't it? That's terrifying, isn't it? That's... I feel old. Anyway, I've said the landscape behind looks absolutely incredible. Really, very, very cool. So we've got young salmon we're going to be taking. We haven't done any trout. Shouldn't they... will there be rainbow trout? Potentially. So, into the JCB, and off we head down to the port, harbour area. It is a nice tractor. It is very, very nice. Now I know I've got my image top right, so that may hide some of the bits, but I've tried to avoid it doing it too badly. Oh, look at that! It's like a school bus, minibus type thing. That's pretty cool. And so we're here, down at the dock. This is the bit I want to know about. So agriculture, we have got... Oh! 2468. And it looks as well like you can place it anywhere in the water, because that's something I was concerned about. That leads us on to something else in a moment, which I think is brilliant. So that's how you put the pens down, the nets, however you refer to them. They put them in locks, inlets, sometimes out in the ocean, but normally somewhere a bit more protected. So the young fish will go into there. So young fish we've got on our trailer, and we need more fish food because they've got to grow even more, obviously. But I like the fact you can do different sizes. Yeah, that to me, oh, that castle in the background. I can't wait. Genuinely can't wait. I think personally, I like doing my login. And Silver Run, when that came out as the expansion on 22, was awesome. Solonka I wasn't as much of a fan of. This, I personally think, is better than Silver Run. That's my own personal opinion. I mean, obviously, it depends if you really, really love your forestry. But the fact this adds so much more to the game as well. And obviously what is added to the game as well is potential. So we can see then, we can load up our little boat, ferry, transport, ship, however you refer to it, with a forklift. The ramp comes up and down. Little landing craft type thing. I like that. I'm assuming then if you've got a dock, you should be able to load vehicles on that, shouldn't you? You could drive that from place to place. I don't see why not. That's pretty cool. Bit of fish food. This is not me doing this, by the way. This, like I said, this is footage that was sent out by Giants. So this is not me playing the game. So if people are going to ask or say, why didn't you show this? Why didn't you show that? This is just footage we were sent. This is me just reacting to it. That's all. Oh, okay, so we can get to see the crane. That's cool, because I was curious what that was going to look like. I'm also thinking as well, having the Thrustmaster farm stick, cranes and stuff now. Oh, mint. Mwah. So, doing stuff like this. That's cool. Oh, I like the straps. That's a little bit different. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I do like that strap situation. That's nice. Right. So, a bit more's been loaded on. Cool. Now we head off. Now, this is the bit I'm most excited about. And the fishery pens being placed, and the fact you could look like you just place them wherever you wanted to. There was a concern, I was concerned, this would just be a production where you load the boat up, you press the button, the boat goes from A to B, unloads, and it just becomes another production. I get the feeling, the fact that you can place it wherever you want, that the boat is completely drivable. That you can go wherever you want with it. Within reason, obviously, you're not on land, or, you know. But again, we had Agroforest by Setka Simulators, that had the barges on, and now this from Giants. This, for me, is more about, again, what this opens up as an option. That is very cool. That is very cool. And again, to think, the first ferry, again on console, was Alien Jim on Spectacle Island. That was the first place I ever saw it done. That did follow a route. This goes another step. This is, oh man, I can't wait. And we don't know what other sorts of boats there are, whether this is the only boat or not, we don't know. We don't know about the individual fishing, how that works. It does say from the shore, but can you fish from a boat? I don't know, we'll find out, I guess, in due course. And here we are, at the side of our pens. Crane again. I just think back to the FS15 me, when I first started playing this game, and seeing all the PC stuff, and I know there's still a load of PC stuff that consoles don't have. I honestly, at that point, never thought half the stuff we've got in game we would have. It just never, it wasn't a thing. I just didn't think it would happen. This is another good step forward. So, a bit of food, and then I assume we're going to put in some fish. And, oh, whoa. I like the fact the straps are longer if you've gone a little bit too high for it. I don't know why I'm so enamoured by that strap animation. I think that's really, really cool. So, off the boat, onto the dock side. Ah, right, so fish food and young salmon or young trout. We bought salmon. Salmon and trout out to what we're looking at. 480 cycles a month, 20 fish food, 100 to 100. Yeah, so again, we don't lose anything. And I assume once they're done, once they've grown, these pens, it's so well done. Yeah, I assume once they're big enough, we'll have boxes of those, and then we just take them back inland and sell them on, I guess. I like it. Have I mentioned I like it? So, there we go. That's all the footage we were sent. So we're on to our final bit. It is available to pre-order now. Releases November the 4th. If you've got Season Pass, you will get it free. Obviously, we've got the 3rd DLC to come out yet as well, which we will be getting. And we think it's going to be Mercedes. We think it's going to be Mercedes. There's another video I'm going to do at some point, whenever I get to that, which will kind of, yeah, I think it gives it all away anyway. So yeah, November the 4th. If you don't have the Season Pass at the moment, it's $26.99. It will go up to $29.99 upon release. So if you wanted to pre-order it, if you don't already have the Season Pass, you absolutely can. If you get the option at any point to use the partner code, all caps MrSealyp, would help me hugely in the partner program. I would appreciate it massively, but again, you don't have to, and other content creators, of course, are available. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.